The more I do these off-the-cuff videos, the better I'll get at doing these. So here's another one. Nintendo Direct just happened hours ago. Two big things to come out of that Direct. Flat out. Number one, I'm just gonna get into it right away. Number one, the Switch is not going anywhere anytime soon. Everyone's claiming for a new system, new Switch successor, whatever. This Direct basically confirmed we're not gonna see the next system for at least another 2 to 3 years. No matter how much people are saying that, like, the rest of this entire year is completely filled, and we're still gonna get more games next year. Like, Nintendo has more shit planned out for this system, especially more than once they said they're gonna make this thing last longer than your average console lifespan. 8 to 10 years, something like that. People say Reggie said 10 years, but he retired, so it's like, we don't even know how accurate that's gonna be now. Either way, though, we have a new, actually innovative, not new Super Mario Brothers, but actually completely new original ideas with new mechanics and stuff. Legitimately new, innovative 2D Mario, a Mario RPG remake, Detective Pikachu returns, Pokemon DLC, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1's coming, Pikmin 4 details, and Pikmin 1 and 2 coming to Switch, a new Peach game next year, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon coming next year, new Warioware this fall, Persona 5 Tactica, like... There was a good chunk of games this Direct. Number one was the whole Switch thing. That thing's sticking around for at least 2 to 3 more years. I think people need to get that around their heads before we can ask for a new system. That's number one. Number two, no Odyssey 2. Part of me's bummed. I kinda don't care. Mario fans were eating this Direct. We were feasting this Direct. Not even feasting. They were shoveling shit down our throats from their own hands, bro. There was a lot of Mario shit this Direct. So, like, in a way, damn, they made a Direct for me. No Odyssey 2. I don't care, bro. New 2D Mario, and it looks good. It looks really good. And Mario RPG. I'll review the whole Direct. Not the whole Direct. Bits and pieces here and there. Highlights. Not every individual thing. They started out with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. A better look at that. I don't have a lot to say. I did not touch the DLC. I still have to catch up with some Pokemon games. The Switch games are the ones I fall behind on. I stopped at Sun and Moon, so I'm gonna have to get back on that. Sonic Superstars got a little slot in here. That's cute. That's cool. They gave Sonic a little spotlight, which is neat. It was nothing new though. Just whatever. Persona 5 Tactica. I was shocked there was no Persona 3 Reload. No Persona 3 Reload, but they gave us Persona 5 Tactica, and that comes out in the fall, which that looks kind of cute and cool. So some Persona stuff here and there. Splatoon 3, I'm giving you shit because why the hell did? Well, actually, no. I kind of get why. The Splatfest is vanilla, strawberry, and mint chip, like ice cream flavors. And I'm like, why the hell didn't they choose chocolate? What the heck happened to chocolate? There's probably some race jokes or racial context stuff in there people will probably abuse if they went for chocolate. I'm sure. I have no idea. I was miffed though they didn't choose chocolate. I don't know. There was a rumor of an SNES beloved classic getting remade. Nintendo's been sucking off Fire Emblem for like a good 4 to 5 years at this point. And before this Direct, I'm like, okay, either Genealogy of the Holy War, because Japan exclusive and Nintendo loves Fire Emblem, or Mario RPG, because that is a beloved classic, but like, we know how wishy-washy Nintendo kind of is here and there, or Square, one of the two, with that game specifically here and there. Nintendo says, nah, screw Genealogy. Here's Mario RPG. Mario RPG. The first Mario RPG is actually getting a remake. And it's coming out this November, in just a couple months. A whole new generation is going to experience this new game. The Switch's install base is far more ludicrous than the Super Nintendo's. The remake looks awesome. Everyone's model is scrunched up to match the renders exactly like they are on the box art and the promotional material, and it kind of mimics the sprites in Mario RPG as well. That's there. Yoko Shimomura is remastering the soundtrack for this game. They're giving this whole remake the perfect treatment. All the characters and their designs, they're all one-to-one. Like, there were no compromises. Like, there's nothing compromised as far as we know anyways when it comes to this remake. All the original designs and characters are intact. The music's getting upgraded. It looks gorgeous. The music sounds good. And, like, it's a beloved game that's getting a whole makeover. I hope this game sells really well. I don't know how much. If it sells more than 10 million, that's an immensely huge W in my book. I don't know if it'll get that far. Maybe. I don't know. Mario RPGs don't necessarily sell that high. It's like around like 4 or 5-ish million at most. But This is a game so many people talk about for years and years on end, inside and outside Smash discussion, so now there's going to be a whole lot of other people experiencing this game for the first time. I'm kind of coaxed into making a whole separate video talking about Mario RPG, kind of, but it's gonna be me talking about the whole overarching branch of Mario RPGs, because I feel like this kind of gives us a security blanket. I think Mario RPGs are gonna be okay, because funnily enough, like, Mario plus Rabbids is, like, the only branch of Mario RPGs that's kind of being maintained just from them, because the last Mario and Luigi game was more than a decade and a half ago. Actually, no, half a decade and a half, so, like, 7-ish years. Oh my god, almost 8. Oh my god. Paper Jam was late 2015, and Paper Mario ditched the RPG format since Sticker Star, so Mario plus Rabbids was literally the only Mario RPG we had for a little while, and now they're bringing back the first game in a remake. So, Mario RPG is surviving because of Mario RPG. I might make a video on that, but Mario RPG Remake, they got rid of the Legend of the Seven Stars moniker, which I don't know how it's not a huge thing, but one of the best announcements out of this whole thing. Easy. Easiest, one of the biggest announcements in this whole thing. People adore this one so much. Batman Arkham Trilogy, bringing the whole Batman trilogy to Switch is cool. Fae Farm, Silent Hope, Just Dance, Manic Mechanics, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope DLC got a little look here. Dragon Quest Monsters, The Dark Prince looked kind of funny. It's literally Dragon Quest, but with Pokemon. You have to catch and train monsters. But, like, it's the monsters from Dragon Quest. It looks good. I just found it funny. Pikmin 4, more details on that. You have Glow Pikmin, you can explore more during the night, which you couldn't do in previous games, which looks nice. Pikmin 1 and 2, they just said, here's the digital versions of an HD version of Pikmin 1 and 2 on the eShop today. It's out now. There is a physical one that's coming out in September, though. So they're kind of doing the same thing they did with the Metroid Prime remaster, and that digital came out, and then the physical came out weeks later for that. But for Pikmin, that's coming out in 3 months. So we gotta wait 3 months for physical, but we can play the digital one at any point. I'll probably wait for physical, but I'm glad. The entire Pikmin series is basically on Switch. Pikmin 1 and 2, 3 Deluxe, and now 4 coming out, like, in a month away. That's really freaking good. Honestly, I'm really happy for Pikmin fans with this. And I'm kind of hyped that I get to play the entire trilogy, not even the trilogy, quadrilogy on Switch. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, that's pretty hype. I remember Konami announced they were remaking Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 3. I wasn't expecting the remake to get on Switch, but I was not expecting this Master Collection to be on Switch either. I completely blanked on the collection itself. It's a whole HD remaster of the original trilogy. That and 2, like, the original NES games of Metal Gear are coming to Switch as well. So that's pretty hype in of its own. Metal Gear is a very beloved series, and now you're gonna have most of the whole series on Switch. So Nintendo fans are eating good. Same for Metal Gear Solid fans. And you have, I don't have much to say on Penny's Big Breakaway, but I did get Sonic Mania vibes, largely mixed with Mario 3D World, just from the level design itself. The game looks cool, and the game's being made by the people who made Sonic Mania, which that caught me off guard. And another thing that caught me off guard, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Wave 5. I mean, I was expecting it, but I was not expecting the new course to be a bathroom course. Squeaky clean sprint. You're basically driving in a ginormous bathroom. I've never been more hyped to drive in my bathroom. And Mario Kart Live Home Circuit's like, am I a joke to you? Yes, you are. This is the Mario Kart. Yeah, the course looks sick. Petey Piranha's back as a playable character. Wiggler from Mario Kart 7, who was not in Mario Kart Tour, is back as a playable character. That's hype. And Kamek, finally making his debut in a legitimate Mario Kart. He debuted in Tour. I know. We don't like Mario Kart Tour. We pretend it don't. I mean, like, it exists, but, like, dude, I hate Mario Kart Tour. I don't care. For all I care, Kamek's first appearance is Mario Kart 8. First legitimate, true Mario Kart appearance. And this is a character that was planned to be in Mario Kart way back in 64, and then he got swapped out for, I think, Wario. So now, he gets to debut in a console Mario Kart with Squeaky Clean Sprint, Wave 5 DLC Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That is extremely hype. 2 more characters left? I'm a little scared for Pauline, bro. You added Pauline and all the other Mario spin-offs. After Odyssey, you put her in tennis, you put her in golf, you put her in strikers, you have to put her in Mario Kart. I'm sorry, but Pauline's non-negotiable, and at that point you have 1 character left, which, like, I want Diddy Kong in there, because he's an OG, but, like, I want Funky Kong in there, too. And then there's Wiggler. No one was expecting Wiggler to come back, even when he's a veteran. He was not in Tour. So not a lot of people expected Wiggler, so you have to wonder if they will pull that same stunt for someone like Captain Falcon. Because Mute City and Big Blue are in the game. You have all this F-Zero stuff already in Mario Kart 8 with no Captain Falcon. So, they could do that? I don't know what the last character is. There's no way they're not adding Pauline. There is no way they're skipping out on Pauline. That'd be kind of a big L if they did. That'd be a huge blunder if they did. Not after how much they're shoving Pauline and all the other Mario spin-offs. And Star Ocean, the second story R. This is the HD 2D game. Yeah, another HD 2D game. That game looks pretty solid. Happy about that. Was not expecting WarioWare. Did not think they would go for another WarioWare. Get It Together came out roughly 2 years ago, but they're making WarioWare Move It. Which, yeah, we can do with another WarioWare on Switch, sure. Get It Together was fun, so this one's probably going to be good too. People say it reminded them of Smooth Moves more, so looking forward to that. There's new Zelda Tears of the Kingdom amiibo, the Zelda and Ganon ones, but no DLC. They're JFK just sulking at the dock, man. I feel for you, but 2D Mario. This one's definitely getting a video all on its own. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. The other best announcement from this whole thing, definitely this one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, it's getting a whole other video. The art style is so good. It is a gorgeous looking game. The Wonder Seed, that looks like a really good mechanic. Looks like a really fun mechanic that's just going to completely change the level and level design as you're playing each game. It might add a little extra replay value the more you play it. Daisy's playable! Daisy's playable in a mainline Mario game! For the first time! How long have we wanted that? How long have we wanted that? The art style looks good. They're playing more with different level themes. There's other stuff too with like the music blocks. There's this elephant berry that turns Mario into a big elephant. Inflation fans are gonna have a field day with that one. Yeah, no, this is gonna get a whole other video for this. I have a lot to say about Super Mario Bros. Wonder. In short though, it looks really good. It looks fantastic. The most hyped I've been for a new 2D Mario since New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And probably the most innovative 2D Mario since Super Mario World. I'm not even kidding when I say that. Oh, I almost forgot too. We're getting a new Peach game next year. We don't know a lot about it. It's just that it's a new Peach game. It looks awesome. I wish I knew more. I wish they didn't tease me like that, because I do like Super Princess Peach. I don't know about you guys. Super Princess Peach is kind of a criminally underrated game. It's a good game. It is a fun game. You play as Peach in that one, and you save Mario and Luigi. Now I gotta wonder what the premise here is for this new game, or the title. You can get power-ups for Peach. The whole aesthetic is that it's on a stage, and you see the stage, similar to the battles in T2IP, or the aesthetic Mario 3 was trying to go for. Also, Dark Moon, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, is getting an HD port on Switch next year. So, out of left field, but that's cool. Made me think of how much people wanted a port of the first game, or the remake on 3DS on Switch, and not Dark Moon, but I don't know, I don't care that much. If Dark Moon can come on Switch, maybe we might get the original game at some point later after that. Hard to say. I think that's roughly it. You had a couple RPGs, some like Farming Sims and other stuff, and of course plenty of third parties, Persona, Dragon Quest Monsters, Metal Gear. Technically Super Mario RPG, because that was made by Square. I don't know who's remaking it though. Is Square I don't know if Square's... Ooh, what if Grezzo's remaking it though? Yeah, I gotta look up whoever's remaking the Mario RPG. Because originally Square Enix made it. That's why it was wishy-washy, but... Yeah, that, some more Pokemon stuff between the DLC, but also Detective Pikachu coming back. New 2D Mario that actually looks so good. New Peach. I don't know. I thought it was good. Definitely around like a 7-ish or 7.5. For me, I'm feeling an 8. Because I thought it was enjoyable. I'm a Mario fan though, so you know where the bias is coming from. So I'll put it, for me it's an 8. I give it a B+. I thought it was fun. It was pretty fun. Okay, maybe not a B. I like a B. Yeah, I'll give it a B. It's fun. It's good. It was a good direct. It was fun. Stuff I predicted though, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Shock no Persona 3 Reload. No Pac-Man World 2 Remake, whatever. There is a Sonic Presents or Sonic Central this Friday. They would not let us breathe. Sega said, no, I'm not gonna let you breathe. You're gonna get more Sonic stuff this Friday. What else did I predict? I told you about, okay. fine, I'll bring it up. Yeah, part of me was bummed no Odyssey, but like there was so much other Mario stuff that it canceled it out. At the same time though, I'm not gonna pretend a good chunk of my hopes for that were diminished. It really depends on how much is left for the years for the Switch, but I know for a fact there's at least 2 to 3. After this Direct, Nintendo still has more stuff planned for this thing. The rest of this year is still good. Early next year at least is still good. We don't even know exactly when the new Peach game or Dark Moon port's gonna come. Dark Moon port's probably gonna come sooner than later. And we're probably gonna get a Nintendo Direct in September. So 3 months from now, we're probably gonna get even more new games announced for next year. There's gonna be more shit next year beyond the 2 games that are all Mario that we heard about here. So, yeah, we're still a couple of years out from the next system. I'm just saying. Right? I was iffy on Metroid. Iffy on Prime 4. No Prime 4 here. People are saying next system. Depending on what else is left for the Direct in September and next year, maybe? Unsure. Same for Primes 2 and 3. It's whatever. I deleted the script for the last video, so I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. No new Donkey Kong. They don't yeah, no. Literally nothing is new. The sky is blue. Water's wet. Grass is green. No new Donkey Kong? Wow. What else is new? You know what I mean? Oh, I'll tell you what's new! Super Mario Bros. Wonder, because that game looks so good! It actually looks legitimately good! I've never been hyped for a new 2D Mario in more than a decade! And we haven't gotten a new one in over a decade! I'ma go. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for my video on Mario RPGs in general, not just the original. I might do a Let's Play of the original before the remake comes out. The SNES Classic's there, and I never finished the original. I played every Mario RPG except for that one, and Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I played Kingdom Battle and every other Paper Mario and Mario Luigi. So I only have 2 Mario RPGs in the entire subgenre I have not played. The very first one being one of them. So I might Let's Play the first one before the remake comes out? Or would you guys rather wait for me to do the remake instead? I don't know. We'll see about that. And there's Mario Kart stuff coming probably in the coming weeks. Hopefully. I don't want to wait till August again like last year, please. And I'll do a video on Super Mario Bros. Wonder for sure. So stick around for those other Nintendo stuff. Have a good rest of your week. Stay super.
哟，嘿，妹妹，嘿，我来呀！不，共和到哈哈呀！拉面，嘿，来面，来个面，共和再见呀！哈哈，拉面，酱手面，谢谢。